And I feel like the 5-13 might be just like a DQ. A lot of players will do that. They'll just, if they're not feeling well, they just won't play or drop out of bracket. Or he just got messed up. I don't know. Could be one or the other. But we're going to start off Nairo against NickC. And like you were sort of alluding to, Palutena Falcon, for a character that wants to jump as much as Falcon and be in the air, Palutena does not sound good for him. Like, I don't know what he's going to do.
Very rough, especially with that back air. You know, he can't really contest it, and also that neutral air multi-hit. So Falcon's going to have to throw out moves before Palutena does, and here it is, game number 1. Let's see what happens.
I think NickC is going to try to stay grounded for the most part. Just dash, try to get dash grabs. He's got to space these back airs.
This actually might be more interesting than what I thought it would be because he lives in the tri-state region, which has a lot of Palutena. Oh, my goodness.
That's a good point. No, you're right. You've got Jen, you've got Utopian Ray, Frozen as well. Yeah, so many Palus up there.
All right, but keep in mind, this is the best Palutena in the world, I would say by far, so it's going to be a lot different. However, NickC already having a good start in that up tilt on the platform. Wow.
He's using so many dash attacks. He's just kind of charging in on Nairo. Nairo landing a little predictably. NickC really catching him every single time, and keeping his feet on the ground is what he needs in this matchup, because as soon as he jumps, Nairo might be able to check him, but another back air, and I've seen this consistently, where Nairo will lose the first stock, and then he'll kind of gather his composure and figure it out by the next two. He did it against Seagull Joe as well. Seagull took the first stock, and then Nairo kind of figured it out. Okay, well, let's see if we can do it again. And again, good recovery coming out from Captain Falcons. Has a very susceptible, easy-to-stop recovery, and he's still able to come back. And NickC, I can just really tell that he does know this matchup so well, and that's why he's about to overlap Nairo. Knows exactly where he's going to land. Doesn't even care about the... Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Nairo might have had to get here a little bit earlier to warm up.
Yeah.
This is not playing like the Nairo we know, the main stage winner, as NickC just all over him.
Wow, this is definitely a lot different than what I was expecting. Gonna look for the dare right there. Okay, no, not just yet. Back throw should be able to...
I don't think so. No, not quite. Falcon pretty heavy, but there it is. The neutral air offstage, like you were saying, it's just so susceptible to being hit by pretty much anything. You can just interrupt it. And here we go. We're going on a ride. Double neutral air into the back air, 41%.
Ooh,
tries to catch NickC going low. He gets his jump, but he messes up the back air.
Back throw, that should be able to KO really high percent. That was fantastic by Nairo. He almost got that complete edge guard. You can tell he does know how to fight Falcon still. He's been playing this game since the Brawl days. And that down tilt, that might be, no,
he's going to go low, which is smart. Good stuff by NickC. He's now taken stage again, has Nairo in the corner. Nairo waiting for the grab, trying to get him back off stage.
Ooh. I was going to say, I like that NickC actually isn't being too aggressive on trying to get this KO. You see him hanging back. Like, usually Falcon, just completely explosive, right in the face at all times. He's just waiting for Nairo to make a mistake so he can get his approach.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. Nice air dodge behind him. Yeah, super good. Knowing his aerial drift, he's going to eat that back air, though. Ooh. Gets hit by the final hit. The explosive flame tries to land with Falcon kick.
There goes one, a two. Wow, somehow that actually almost sent him all the way down.
Yeah,
grabbed the ledge twice, but no punish. Ooh. Yo, Nairo's trying so hard to find a way to get in on his Falcon.
I think Nairo, in Nairo's mind, if he just gets this KO, he might be able to get another 100% for free, but NickC not going to let it happen, gets the up smash. Nairo really needed to get that stock and start on the next one, and it just never happened.
That's the thing about like characters like Captain Falcon. Like, he has moves that are so hard to hit with, but once he gets that hit, it's over, and that was a lot of rage on him, so 78%. That's when the up smash started, and he got that KO to get a 2-stock on Nairo, and he's looking pretty calm.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. I feel like we didn't see any neutral airs that set. Like,
yeah, not at all.
He got a couple in, I think, the second stock on NickC just to start things out, but from there, he just didn't really have anything, and I think he's scared to throw them out preemptively because NickC is waiting for him to land. So he's not jumping into the blender. He's waiting for Nairo to hit the ground and then punish him. And Nairo might be thinking about characters because I hear the tick, you know, he's like moving his hand around.
Good choice. I think it's a good choice. Like, okay, it's still
okay, we're on stage select. Good.
Okay. You know,
it's all good.
Technically, he still might be thinking of characters at the same time while also trying to pick a stage. But yeah, Nairo definitely going to need a stage choice. Again, like you said, NickC just not running into anything, and Nairo's just waiting for him to try to jump in so he can punish. And I feel like that's a lot of Nairo's playstyle, but it's not mattering this time around because NickC playing very calm.
Yeah.
And let's see what character we have. I did hear it, but...
I think it was Palutena again.
Palutena again? All right.
Which I think is the right idea, but you're right. I didn't even consider the fact that NickC is intimately familiar with this matchup. He plays it consistently at his locals just because New York is like a breeding ground of Palutena.
Oh, okay, and there's that example of him actually running in, but he's still able to get that punish. NickC just everything working in his favor. He knows exactly when to spot dodge.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's crazy how they say that dash is bad by Falcon, but all you see is Falcon using it over and over. Yeah, he can get clipped, but it works out so well for him because he runs so fast.
So we're only getting 2 neutral airs. I feel like he might be able to get more, but could be wrong about that. Gonna see the up B. Good punish by Nairo, but doesn't get the conversion into the explosive flame. And one thing that I'm noticing is that NickC is always able to get back. Like, he's at ledge, but he just gave up full stage control, but he keeps getting back to center stage somehow.
That is true, however. That was like, oh my gosh!
Oh, no. Nairo's shifting around in his seat saying, no, 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 no. You know better, world champion Nairo. That's tough.
This guy knows this matchup like the back of his hand, as we spoke about. This is probably some of the reasons why he plays so high at the majors he did go to, because they were close to his region, so maybe there's a chance he fought against a lot of Palutenas.
That's a good point.
And knew exactly what to do. So NickC is just like, this is another walk in the park. Gen or Jen Nairo? What's the difference? I can't tell.
Yeah. Another up B, so he keeps using that whenever Nairo lands right next to him. Does so much damage, can also have high knockback, and Nairo looking a little lost against this Captain Falcon thus far.
Okay, try to go for that Trump into back here, but NickC being very good at actually getting back on the stage, always avoiding almost every single one of Nairo's attempts to ledge trap, but there goes the KO right there.
And now NickC has to be careful because, again, 1 neutral air can lead to a huge string. Nairo hasn't gotten a lot. There we go, 2, and he just lets him go. I feel like he can keep going, you know?
Yeah, and that's the thing. After he lets him go, NickC knows exactly how to punish. Yeah. I like how he stutters people with that down B. However, this is looking a lot better for Nairo, 71% at the moment. But again, only 1 knee can be able to end it. And we do see NickC going for a lot of dares. Jay, dares into knees. He hasn't really got one to hit, but he keeps going for it.
Yeah.
He just keeps dashing back. It's like, hurry up, jump in. I'm going to get the punish right after.
Yeah, Falcon just kind of puts the fear into you. He doesn't have jump, but Nairo lets him go. But excellent coverage, getting the grab instead for the back throw. He's going to have to drift way back, but he eats that forward tilt, and Nairo ahead for the first time this set.
All right, Nairo doing a lot better, but he has to watch out for that.
Yeah, Nairo's got to watch that. It's not too scary because as long as your back is to the far side of the stage, you should be okay. But that gentleman will get the KO, and we've got 1 stock apiece now.
Okay, missing that grab right there. Again, NickC being really good at spot dodging. Hopefully over time, Nairo will be able to see that NickC just keeps spot dodging after he throws out or whiffs an attack. And, okay, neutral airs are coming out good. Percent lead is here.
Oh, no, he got hit by the second hit of neutral air. Goes for the Raptor boost. Can't get too much off of it, but he gets the jab instead. There's the down air waiting for the warp onto the platform. So smart by Nick.
Who is this guy, man? He is somehow he got that grab from like a mile away. Knew that air dodge was going to come through, but it's now 80% each.
Dude is the next coming of Falcon, I'm telling you. We have Fatality, and now it's NickC just running over people with this character. Yeah, 85 to 80 currently.
All right, let's see what's going to happen here. NickC playing very patient again, not throwing out too many attacks, but he's starting to realize he needs to throw out something if he wants to get a hit in.
Yeah, good neutral air there. Nairo has him up in the air, but Nick just so good at being evasive. He like feigns to go past him, and then he goes back.
Yes.
He's just so good. Good first hit of neutral air, cannot land the knee, but he gets the air dodge anyway. Nairo surviving somehow. NickC might have given up stage though.
Again, he keeps doing that, but he's so confident that he can make it back, but can he? No, he cannot. Nairo with that nice back air.
Nick gave it up there. He didn't have to go for that, but he went too far off stage. And he gave up that game just by going off and just getting hit by that back air. Just very uncomfortable play there.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about that. NickC, I am used to seeing him stay on the stage, but he does like to just run off and do those attacks. Go for that dare usually on Palutena's recovery. Everybody goes for like that, specifically on Palutena because, you know, she's easier to take out, but NickC losing that stage control. Nairo taking advantage, doing a lot better, by the way, that round. So I feel like NickC really needed to win that.
I agree.
To be up 2-0. So on the off chance Nairo starts to adapt to fighting Falcon, he'd still have at least just 1 more chance to be able to win.
Yeah, I think the longer set is going to favor Nairo, and that's not a shot at NickC. That's, again, we know that this matchup isn't great. And I feel like as Nairo sort of figures it out and sort of adapts to his opponent, I think Nick's going to have a harder and harder time. But it can go the other way, too. I mean, if Nick gets 1 read, if he finds Nairo's jump, if he catches him off stage, he might be able to get a down air, a forward air. He's got a lot of things, so who knows?
Yeah, never know right now. And I feel like he's probably going to stay Palutena. I was scared to see him stay Palutena, especially with how NickC was doing. I'm still scared, honestly, because NickC like barely lost that. Kind of gave it away just a little bit.
He did,
you know?
he did, yeah.
So I wonder if Nairo's going to stay Palutena. He's sometimes the type of guy that will say, hey, you know what, like, I got to switch it up. But it looks like he's going to stay Palutena. starting to adapt. Let's see what he can do this time around. NickC now has the stage counter pick choice. Are we going back to PS2 or okay?
Okay, PS2 again. I feel like Nick's got to watch himself off stage because there's no reason for him to go for that down air. There are ways to pressure Palutena as she's coming back that aren't like a hard spike. And the game was so close, you didn't have to go for the Hail Mary, you know? So
very true. He could have just like went for potentially a down tilt.
Yes,
percent was high enough that it would not have KO'd, but at least would have got him off stage. But Nairo again starting to dominate a lot more than he was before into dash attack. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we're seeing the matchup proper now. Nairo might have woken up and NickC's chances might be kind of slipping a little bit. Remember, this is a best of 5 though, so both players will have plenty of time to sort of figure each other out.
Okay.
Good neutral air into up air. He's waiting. I think he's waiting for the air dodge or just to confirm.
Yeah.
He got neither, though.
Already going for the knee. I don't blame him either because the knee can KO at like 50% a lot of times, even without rage. Let's see if he gets that dare. Okay, he did get the dare, but it was on the stage.
Yeah.
So props to Nairo for actually going on the stage. If there's a chance that he dared him and he went for the ledge, that could have been a KO already. So sometimes you got to mix it up.
He's calling out NickC's full jumps. Like, NickC is full hopping consistently, and Nairo's just kind of putting a hitbox up there.
Yeah.
It's making it hard for him to get in.
Props to the devs for actually making knee a lot easier to hit. So you see, you will see NickC going for her knees much more than you would see in the last game.
For sure.
What? That might be it.
Yeah, NickC is just struggling again. You just do fall off neutral air.
Again?
Yeah, good drift though.
Very good drift. He actually just hung back a little bit, and Nairo's not expecting it. Just always expecting that linear recovery from Falcon. But remember, guys, he can drift it, and neutral air, almost able to get the KO.
Still not enough.
All right, see, I like that. I like that much better. Going for the down tilt instead of like the run off there, but as NickC we're talking about, he might go for it again anyway.
Yeah, I feel like it might be just a little bit too late. Messes up the punish on the dash grab, and now Nairo up an entire stock. Ooh. There we go, gets the second hit of neutral air. Somehow that killed Nairo, kind of like, what? I'm kind of surprised too. I
did see him go for that neutral air earlier to try to go for a KO, and it almost worked. So neutral air able to start a combo off, at least the first hit, and the second hit, able to get a KO at the higher percent, especially with the rage on Captain Falcon 140.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense now.
Now, I would say, I wonder how scared Nairo has to be. Double up air. Yeah, he wanted the air dodge in. And I think he tried to run through him with the pivot grab, but, you know, with the changes in this game, you can't run through somebody. Back throw should do it. Whoosh!
Boom, and that's another stock looking very good for Nairo. Starting off the game, or starting off the set, getting 2 stock, and then barely winning the second game, and now he's an entire stock ahead against NickC. This might be a matchup that it just took him a little bit of time to adjust to.
Now he did triple nair. and I know that sounds silly, but remember, he only did 2 nairs before, and then a forward air. Here, he realizes he can get one more. And, yeah, NickC is just... This is tough, dude.
He's struggling right now. Into the side B. Okay, again, wow. Yeah, this is definitely looking like Nairo's game right about now. He's looking really confident, too. And there goes the down tilt. It's a fair, not going to KO. Back air is stronger.
Yeah, I mean, this is lockdown.
Yeah. Wow, into up tilt. I do like seeing that come out. If somebody tries to approach you from above, literally cannot beat that up tilt. It's a multi-hit, and it KOs.
Yeah, I feel like the window is closed.
Yeah.
Nick had to win that second game, I think, to keep his chances alive. And I don't know if Nairo is going to drop another game here.
It's looking really rough for NickC. I feel like a stage change might work out for him, but he seems to be pretty confident in PS2 because he did lose a game and he went back to PS2. They started on PS2, so I feel like he might not have another choice of a stage, but he might have to try something else out just in case. And knowing him, just like Fatality, these guys will just stick with the Captain Falcon all the way. Like they feel like Captain Falcon has all the tools to win, even though he's mid-tier. But hey, man, I want to see these guys carry the character as much as they can.
For sure. So PS2 again, I'm guessing? No, okay, interesting. Because we had PS2 for the whole set, all 3 games so far, but now we're on Smashville for the next one.
All right, I do appreciate Smashville being picked. I feel like he did need a change-up. Something was still a short platform, but just something a little different. Ooh, okay.
Okay, I like that conversion.
Wow, that neutral air beat Captain Falcon's entire leg.
Yeah.
That's the tough thing about playing characters like this. The hitbox that they throw out can also be stuffed out, too.
Yeah, Palutena wins like 90% of air-to-airs, which is why she's so strong and why she's so good, particularly against Falcon, who's a character that wants to be jumping, wants to be putting out these aerials. And Nairo, again, just having none of it. He got the pivot grab, like he knew where he was going to land, but a little bit too anticipatory, and finally the back air will do it.
My goodness, this guy is just, he just knows the matchup now, and he keeps doing these empty hops on NickC right now. NickC's getting tricked up by it, and that's so much percent for every time he misses it.
Yeah, again, I just... I feel like Nairo had to wake up, and this is no shot against either player. NickC, obviously fantastic, got all the way to winner's side's top 64, but what the game is matchups.
Yeah.
You know?
This game is matchups very heavily, and NickC having trouble. It seems like he can't get the combos into like knee that he was looking for before. I don't even see him going for it. He's struggling in that down smash. He's went for it every single match, and he did get it to win that one game.
Yeah.
So this time around, I haven't seen him get another down smash to work out. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Gets the tech. Gentleman still won't KO. He just has no way to get this knockoff. Even when Nairo up B straight into him, I think Nick just is not ready for it.
Oh, and there's the back throw. That's the Nairo special right there. He always like rolls to the ledge at the last moment, waits for you to run, do a regular get-up attack or regular get-up, and then gets that back throw. Good stuff again to Nairo. Now he's an entire stock ahead. Again, similar to the last games. Whoa.
Oh, wow, he down-aired him. Yeah, Nick going way too low, and with that, Nairo's going to win 3-1. Not sure exactly what happened there. I guess he used his jump, and he didn't realize that the, the down air clipped him like that. Good stuff to Nairo. And again, Nick kind of gave up game 2. And then from there, Nairo just
took it away.
Yeah. And think about if they played in a best 2 out of 3 and NickC won that second game.
Yeah.
Like, Nairo could be in losers. But
right
best of 5, I think Nairo that's going to suit him very well because we know he's a very adaptive player. And we've got a lot of those coming up. So, going to be some really good sets.
A lot of the top players back in the day used to always try to push for best of 5 because a lot of tournaments only had best of 5 in like top 8, I would say.
Yep.
But Zero being one of the people, especially back in Smash 4, is pushing so hard for best of 5, and now we have it for like even past top 32 into top 64. So props to you for that, pushing for that. But let's see if we'll have it happen some more. There's a lot of people I want to see play in winners. I know we got to start from Nairo. I really want to see Toast. All right, that's my Ohio brother right there. Really cool guy. I met him like last week, but.
But that's your brother.
Yeah.
That's your boy. Yeah.
We kind of look a little similar, too. So, like, it might be, like, from another mother,
I feel that. I feel that.
All right, but I want to see how he does.
Cousins.
Yeah, and then kept Villager,
yes.
the character that people think is garbage. Being able to make it to top 64 winner's side. I want to see how that character does. And